Oh, yeah, here we go. What up, Curtis Vertis? What up, Suko? What up, Fire Ginger? What up, Ran Out of Thoughts?
We're doing it.
Yeah, it's being done.
Hey,
we're mid doing this.
Got a couple of beers in me. I'm ready to go. Mornski.
Pretty late for you to be drinking beers, isn't it?
Yeah, I had to run some errands earlier.
So
Didn't get to start when I wanted to.
You were like, now it's beer time.
That's right.
Makes sense.
Couple 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hang out with a lot of gang members, so I drink a lot of 40s.
Oh, do you now? Oh, do you now?
Yeah, I'm from the hood, haven't you asked Mikey? I'm from the ghetto. Did you see the preview to that new Predator movie?
No, I did not.
It's called Prey. Looks interesting.
Does it? I think I'm just over reboots, man.
Surprisingly. I know what you're thinking, but I think it might be actually a decent one. Depending on how they do it. It has potential, I feel like.
I just can't see myself getting into any more reboots. Like, I'm sure there'll be a couple, but I just like, especially Predator. Like, Predator and Alien both. I just, like, don't care.
Well, here's the thing that I like about it is it's about Native Americans hunting the Predator.
No, it's not.
So
you made that up.
Yeah.
Gross. That's even stupider.
I think it might be kind of cool, man, because, like, it gives them more of a challenge.
Hey guys, we put this sweet virtue signal within your Predator movie. Enjoy.
What's wrong with Native Americans? They're badass, dude.
All right, hear me out, right? If a bunch of people with guns couldn't stop them, Native Americans are not going to be able to, right?
No, well, they'll find some way, you know, but that's kind of the point, is that they're gonna be like, what the fuck, you know, like it brings it kind of back to the first one where it's just a couple guys with not much guns.
Right, but like at some point the Predator, like we all have to admit, isn't even good, right? Like, when has that dude ever won long term? Like, it's not the Predator, like they should be calling him the victim. Like,
right.
It doesn't, I don't know. The whole franchise doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not a big fan, I guess.
Well, I just think that this one goes back to the first one more, because I feel like the other ones were like, all right, let's get more Predators, let's get more guns, let's shoot them with bigger fucking rockets or whatever. Like, but this one's like, let's go back to the first one where it was more of like a horror survival.
Okay.
Like,
hear me out then. Why not just make it a different monster? It's literally anything that's hunting you.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably just because it's known, you know, but
yeah. Oh, it's for sure just because it's known. It just, I don't know.
But
none of those movies even look remotely appealing. I haven't watched the trailer for that. Maybe we'll do it on Twitch because we can't watch it here. But I can't imagine it being good, man. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'll eat my hat, as it were.
Yeah, I don't know. I got some hopes up for it.
I just think for my money, Predator is maybe one of the worst franchises. Like, as I think about Predator, like, legit. So what? There's one good movie? One? Because
Yeah,
the second one is
the first
terrible.
one, in my opinion, it was good.
Yeah, the first one's a good movie, but it doesn't even age up that well either, though. It's just okay.
Well, the dialogue is terrible. Like when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers like fucking grasp hands, and it just shows a close up of their muscles. Like,
Yeah.
it's so like 80s over the top. But then that's kind of what I like about it, is that it starts out as this action movie, and then all of a sudden these guys that are like the special forces, they're coming in to fuck everything up. They're getting fucked up and they're in over their head. And then it turns into more of a horror movie in the second half. And I'm like, I like that idea. Like they kind of tricked the audience really well at the time, you know? Like people saw Arnold Schwarzenegger and were just like, oh, he's gonna kick some ass. That's gonna be that, you know? But no, like it turns into this like battle for survival at the end.
But like, okay, you're the Predator, right? What have you...
Yeah.
In all the movies we've seen, when have you ever won?
Right.
Like it's just
I guess that's a good point for all of those movies. I mean, Freddy, Jason, they all just get killed every time.
Yeah, but
then they
again,
come back, you know?
they're
It's
not
like-
called predators. Like the whole like thing about the predators, like, oh no, it's this like invincible alien hunter who somehow manages to get beat up every fucking movie.
What about the Terminator? He's the Terminator, you know, like, and he just gets killed every movie.
Yeah, but I mean, like in the second movie, he's the good guy. Like it's like that one at least has like weird, vacillating stories in and out. Like I mean, I don't know. Look at like Terminator. Look at Predator 2, the New York one, right?
That
The dude can't even take out an old Donald Glover in fucking New York.
What I think that would be great for them to do is do like Michael Myers, somebody, Predator even, and have the first two where they just get their ass kicked. The Predator just kills them. They lose the first two movies. Like main characters die and shit. And then the third one, they finally figure out how to stop them, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
don't know. I just wish Hollywood would take more chances with.
I just want new ideas. Like,
yeah, it's the reason. Definitely. Like, we're both movie buffs. Like, we see the fucking formula and the same exact shit over and over, and it's like every year there's a couple fresh things that come back in, and you're like, oh, that we needed that, or that's new or different, but it doesn't happen nearly enough.
It doesn't happen at all anymore. I mean, you're lucky if you get 3 original concepts out of Hollywood in a year these days.
You think 3? Yeah, see, I was thinking like between like 5 and 10, there's like 5 or 10 movies each year that I'm like, all right, that was a good fucking film.
I'm probably being a pessimist, but it just feels like 3, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty low, that's for sure. That's why I'm still preaching Monos, dude. I feel like that was one of the best movies of the year, 2022 for sure. Or was it 21 now? I don't know.
21.
But
I mean,
yeah,
you look at like right now and like what? So we're already into June, right? And like what? The only like Northman was original, and that's like it.
Which one?
The Northman.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I still need to see that.
Other than that, you've got like Morbius, which was like, I don't know, that comic book was dumb, so that movie was probably, I didn't see it, but like whatever.
Oh, dude, it did so bad, like it became the laughing stock of like. I'm just glad. Is it Marvel or DC?
Morbius is Marvel, I believe.
I think it was Marvel. Yeah, everyone was talking shit about it. Like it became just this big joke, and
I'm just glad that no matter what happens, we can all gather around the fact that Jared Leto sucks.
Yeah, he was like, I don't know what happened with that guy. Like he had one good role, and it just like went to his head, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking be this method actor that's an asshole.
What good role?
Dallas Buyers Club. He was pretty good at.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
But that was about it. and then he started like, I don't know, like that Joker was god awful.
Terrible. Wasn't even, he didn't even get a Joker movie. That's how bad he was.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, he's the first person ever to play the Joker to not get like a head. Like, I mean, because in Suicide Squad, he was only on there for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, they cut a lot of his shit because it doesn't even make sense almost how much they cut his shit because it was so bad, you know? It's like they just pieced together whatever fucking shit they could. Like, he wasn't acting like a total idiot, I guess. I don't know.
I'm gonna look up Jared Leto right now. I fucking hate Jared Leto.
You know what? It's about time for Daniel Day-Lewis to do another movie.
He's
It's
retired,
been a while
bro.
since Lincoln. Yeah, but he's been retired. You know he'll do another like Spielberg or Coen Brothers
Lincoln
or
wasn't
something.
Lincoln wasn't his last movie either.
Lincoln wasn't?
No, he
He
did
did
that
one
like
since then?
he did Phantom Thread. I think he did like 2 since then.
Oh yeah, he does do like more independent stuff too.
Oh yeah, okay. So he was in Requiem for a Dream, Jared Leto.
Oh yeah, he was pretty good in that, I guess.
He's pretty objectively good in that, as much as I want to just shit on him. Have you seen this trailer for Black Phone?
Yeah. Yeah,
That one,
because it's by Joe Hill.
yeah, that one looks pretty cool.
Yeah, my brother told me about it because he's a huge Joe Hill fan, and you know, you told me about him too when I read that book. What the fuck, 21st Century Ghosts.
Yeah,
But this is another book that he wrote that they're turning into a movie.
I'm pretty sure it's one of the short stories from 20th Century Ghosts.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw the preview. It looks kind of creepy. It looks like it might be a little too tame for like the way he writes, though. You know, like I hope they go really dark with it. But I guess he's kidnapping kids in the trailer, so that's pretty fucked
Oh,
up.
that's fucking no, dude. Black Phone is good, dude. All those Joe Hill movies or books are great.
Yeah, what was that one you had me read with the ghost that would like swing that fucking little blade and
Oh yeah, Heart Shaped
he was,
Box.
like, a
That book is
writer,
great. Yeah, Heart Shaped
or
Box.
he was a rock star?
Yeah, Heart Shaped Box.
Yeah, Heart Shaped Box. Yeah.
That book is
read
great.
the audio book. That was when like we first started hanging out again. You told me to read that, and I read the audio book. That was great. I hope they make that into a movie.
Yeah, well, they also made Nosferatu, which is like
the scene with that's right. You told me that. Yeah, I haven't seen
that
one,
one's
but my
cool because
brother
like
liked
the book was awesome, right? But then when they went to go make the
Did you
show,
watch the show?
yeah, no, I was gonna say when they went to go make the show, they got that fucking dude that played Spock and Siler Zachary Quinton. Is that his name? Quinto.
Oh yeah.
And like they gave him the role of the main antagonist, and that dude is fucking sweet.
Nice. Yeah,
Also, I mean,
haven't seen
like
it yet.
he also did a bunch of like Lock and Key is his. I mean, like it's like they're definitely going all out to like cover his books, which is cool, you know.
Yeah, his story is great. Like that's part of the reason I got into it, you know.
Yeah, his story is how I got into it because once I read about because I first found out about him because so I'd read Lock and Key, right, the comic book, and
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was then, and then he wrote Horns, which that book is really good, but that movie is fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I kind of got a kick out of the movie. I don't think it was great. Like it was definitely. Is it more like comedic than the actual book?
No, the book like is strangely more serious, but they cut out a lot of context in the movie, so it's like it just doesn't follow the story like it should.
Yeah, because I liked the movie, but I didn't read the book, so I didn't like love the movie, but I felt like it was like it was quirky, like
Yeah.
the comedy was kind of random. Like I remember thinking it was all right, but that's Daniel Radcliffe, right? That played the main guy.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Where's Cosmo today?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he down there?
I don't know.
Give him some shit.
No, he's not in there.
Maybe he's doing a tailgating vaccine again. I watched that video last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching some of your old stuff because I put one video of yours on my show every time I do one.
Oh,
I did the wrecking ball one, or the towing one last week.
Yeah, record towing.
And I showed your set, your after the Vikings miracle win or whatever. Like, I love the fucking Nightmare Before Christmas reference at the end.
Yeah.
It's so perfect. And I was gonna ask, do you still do that joke, or was that kind of like
I only ever did it that once. It's not even a written joke.
Yeah, that reference at the end is great. I wonder if you can use that again somehow, or just tell it again at least. Like, I think people still get it, especially Minnesota.
I ain't in Minnesota, brah.
I know. When you come back, when you realize you made a mistake, and all your loved ones are here.
I don't make mistakes. I just make progress.
Damn. Jant is out.
Kong says Riddick is better than Predator. Maybe. I don't know. That Pitch Dark, the first movie is real good.
Yeah. I don't know if it's better than the first one, but
what?
Riddick was good. I don't know if Predator
is Riddick the one where like the sun?
I feel like is better.
What's the movie where like the sun comes up and like fries them all? Is that Riddick?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Because there's like what? Because there's three. There's three, but they all blend. Like I know.
Yeah. Exactly.
What is it? I know the like Pitch Dark or whatever the fuck it is. One like the first one where he gets introduced, but the like two spin-off movies blend into the same movie to me.
Yeah.
Those weren't bad though. Those get a bad rap. Those were actually kind of fun.
Yeah, I liked them. I feel like for the idea of Predator, I like the like plot or the originality of that at the time, like better than Riddick.
I don't know. I guess like I never even thought it was that original. Like monster hunting people in the woods. That's a trope as old as like it. I mean, that's almost a like frame by frame old Kurosawa film, right?
Yeah, but just, like I said, like the way that Schwarzenegger at the time was the biggest action star, like.
Oh, for sure.
So everyone thought that he was going to come in and just have two machine guns blowing everybody up. And that's the first half of the movie. They make you think that, and then they turn it into this horror movie.
I do like how they die at the end.
And it's like that's what I like about it.
Yeah, that's the second one where it scorches the earth. Yeah, okay. Or like they're on that weird like planet where they have to like they can't be out when the sunlight's out or something like that. I remember that sequence a lot. My thing with Riddick, I think, is that when I watched it and when I think about it, I just wish it was better somehow. Like Riddick is a really weird one for me to like review or think about because like there's some reason it sucks to me, but I can't really put my finger on it, and I found it kind of enjoyable. But it still it's like a good movie with like an aftertaste of this sucks, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I get that. It's kind of, I don't know. It's not a super original idea, I guess. It's similar to a lot of like movies like that where it's guy that has that they have to fucking get even though he's bad and they don't want to, but they gotta use him. They gotta,
They did decent, but they could have done better is how I feel. Yeah, I think I'm with you, Kong, there. I think that's a good way to put it.
I feel like that with so many movies, though. Like, I feel like there's so many movies that are just on the edge of, like, being great, but they just didn't quite get there, It's like, That's why when there is an amazing film, it's like, holy shit, the editing, the fucking cinematography, the directing, the act, everything's fucking perfect. Like, how did they do this?
Dude, I'm still looking at fucking Jared Leto's fucking stuff.
You should watch some of Jared Leto acting, bad acting. I wonder if they have a compilation of that.
How to Make an American Quilt? See, the thing is, he's in some good movies, but he's not the reason they're good.
Yeah.
Like, he was in Fight Club, but he just got his ass kicked, right? He was in Girl Interrupted
Right.
for like a second. He was in American Psycho for like a second.
I don't know. He got popular and then became a joke of himself. It was like,
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to figure out where it was that happened, you know?
I want to say it's after Dallas Buyers Club, because that's when he might have won an award for that one. But I remember a lot of people were talking about it. So it might have been that. What has
holy
he done?
shit!
Here,
He was the dude in Mr. Nobody. That's crazy. You ever see Mr. Nobody?
I don't know.
That movie's
What's that one about?
that movie's like crazy. Like it's like this kid who's on this like train platform and he has to choose between his mom or his dad. It's really messed up. You've never seen that movie?
I don't think so. It sounds really familiar. Is it like a pretty famous one? Is it older?
It's like 2009 and it was what is it, Van Dormiel or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Yeah, basically it was just like these parents like frantically trying to make this kid choose between his mom and his dad. And then like there's like all these like weird fantasy like imaginary situations and people that come through the kid's head basically.
Yeah.
And it like starts out with him like ranting as like an old man. It's like it goes backwards type shit. And it all goes back to the like as long as he doesn't like make the decision, he can do anything he wants basically. It's really interesting.
Huh. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it
sounds familiar.
I wouldn't say it's like the greatest movie, but like it's really definitely worth a watch, I would say. Yeah, like here, he's in Blade Runner, like he's in all these movies that like Blade Runner 2049, obviously.
Yeah. He played the killer in The Little Things. Or the potential killer, the suspect, basically.
Yeah, like he was in Requiem for a Dream. He's in all these movies, but he's not the like good part of them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay, so here's Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah, and then his next movie after Dallas Buyers Club is Suicide Squad.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
I think we solved
it. Quick it happened, dude. From Dallas Buyers Club.
But Dallas Buyers Club was
Squad,
2013, and Suicide Squad came out in 2016. But here's what's super funny, right? So he has all these like really weird like music video shorts from 30 Seconds to Mars, right?
Yeah.
And then the because he's in like all those 30 Second to Mars videos, right?
Okay.
Because he's in the band, right? Or in the thing. They did like all these music videos and shit. And I want to say he was part of the band that was doing that or some shit. That's why he's in them all. That shit was really weird, that 30 Seconds to Mars shit.
I never saw that. I saw it on his IMDb, but... Yeah, I haven't seen House of Gucci yet. I guess he's in that, but...
I heard that movie sucks.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it particularly. Like, let's see Gucci lie to us about how they fucking became a a super like.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Dance
30
company.
Seconds to Mars is a California rock band that consists of brothers Jared Leto and Shannon Leto. So it's a band with his brother.
Oh God.
So that's why he's in all those. Yeah, because he was in all those videos. I remember that shit. Oh shit, Kong's going nuts. Were you guys a fan of the Boondock Saints or the second one? You mean Boondock Saints is the second one. The first one is Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Both of those movies are very good. Or no, I'm wrong.
No.
Yeah, because Lock, Stock, and Barrel is Snatch. And then Boondocks and Boondock Saints. So I never saw the second Boondock Saints. I liked the first movie.
Yeah, the first one I thought was really good. It's been a while since I've seen it though. I should probably rewatch it. But I remember really liking
Lock, Stock,
it
and Two Smoking Barrels is Snatch. That's another good sequential series of movies. I love it. I love Snatch. Snatch is great.
Guy Ritchie's great. Have you seen Knives Out yet? His new one?
No, is that good?
Oh, it's so good.
Oh man,
dude.
that trailer looks so bad.
It's like a more modern version of like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, or like
it just
Snatch,
looked like a really bad version. It looked like a really bad version of Clue in their trailer. That's a case then where like the trailer did a very bad job, because I watched the trailer and I'm like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, no, I was pleasantly surprised because his last couple ones weren't that great, but this gets back to like Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and is more of like the chaotic like mystery, or like the fucking whodunit type shit that he always has going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it, and I think they're doing a new one.
King Kong Dong just said Jared Leto's in the worst movies in the MCU and DCU. LOL.
Yeah, he has the record for sure.
Well, what's the worst movie in the DC? Is it Justice League? Is that the worst movie in the DCU?
What's that?
Oh, I'm just saying, like, what's the worst movie in the DCU? Is it Justice League?
Oh, it's in DC.
They got a lot of shitty movies.
It might be that Suicide Squad one.
Okay, but I'm gonna say, what about Green Lantern?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like, are we just counting, like, when they redid everything, or are they counting, like, all DC movies? Because, like, man, if you're going all DC movies, like, once you take Superman and Batman off the table, you don't really have any good movies. I guess Shazam. Shazam was a really good movie. I'll give Shazam a pass, too. I like that movie a lot. Have you seen Shazam, Jesse?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, and he gone. He back. What up?
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Yeah, I heard your sweet ass Jake. Hello. Have you seen Shazam?
Oh yeah.
That's, for my money, that's the worst DC movie.
Oh, that was DC? I didn't even know that.
I'm just kidding. I love that movie. That movie's great.
That was DC though?
Yeah, Shazam's a DC character. You know the story of Shazam and Marvel, right?
Oh.
All right, sit back so that I may tell you a tale. So, Shazam, the original character is Captain Marvel, okay? You've seen that with his little, like, cape and all that shit, right? Did he leave again?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. My mom thinks that she should talk to me when she knows I'm doing this, but sorry.
Oh, okay. Whatever. My mom thinks she should talk to me when I'm working. And I'm like, hey, am I down at your alley? Don't talk to me when you're working. Hey, over here now.
Yeah. If you hear a hitting noise when she gets up here, it's just, it's normal.
It's Foley sound effects.
That's right. It's just those wacky sound effects.
Mikey is here.
Those
Cool.
crying noises sound real.
30 Seconds to Mars really just sucks. It's crappy. Yeah. Oh, damn. You don't like it? Because it is emo. It's garbage, right? Kong said, I heard Uncut Gems was good. I'm going to give it a view. Oh, that movie's intense, dude. That movie's great. You'll like it.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie's good. Uncut Gems pretty good. Grinch Girl says, Kong says Knives Out is a good movie. Trailer did nothing to promote the movie. Yeah, no, I saw the movie trailer for fucking Knives Out, and I was like, I'm not gonna see that. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I scoffed at the trailer. It was so bad at representing that movie if it's a good movie. Kotod says, my favorite thing Jared Leto has ever done is die in American Psycho. I'm excited to see how The Rock does Black Adam. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be rad too. Like, so, okay, Shazam, here we go. Quick history. You ready for this?
Yeah. I watched the trailer to Black Adam. That looks pretty good.
Do you know the story about Black Adam, how that became a movie too? That's one of my favorite stories ever.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, which do you want first? The lore of Shazam or the story of Black Adam?
Shazam.
Okay. So, Shazam, Captain Marvel is the original character's name, right? It's one of the...
Okay, you know what? I wasn't thinking of Shazam. I was thinking of that fucking movie with Shaq. What was that one?
That one's also called Shazam.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, sorry.
They're spelled differently, though. And don't you ever cast shade on Shaq as the genie. Do you remember that movie where he was the Superman Steel?
Yeah, because I get those two mixed up. I forgot.
Shaq is so fucking funny. He's like, check it out. I'm a fucking college basketball player that got paid. I'm fucking Superman. I'm a fucking genie. I'm out. That's his acting career.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Blue Chips is awesome, though. That movie's so good.
I'm surprised he doesn't start doing stuff again. Like, with the way that The Rock blew up, like...
I think he's getting too much money. I think he's getting too much money commentating on the NBA right now.
Yeah, they're probably paying him pretty good.
So here we go. Captain Marvel, one of the oldest characters ever, right? Little dude with the cape. You've seen him?
Yep.
So, back in the, I want to say it was 70s, Shazam was Captain Marvel was crazy, going nuts, right? So,
you're right.
DC decided to expand the comics to be like 3 comics or 2 comics, just like, you know, like X-Men did with all the like X-Force, X-Factor, all that shit. So they get his family involved. You've seen the movie Shazam?
Yeah.
So you know how the families all become Shazams at the end?
Oh yeah.
So that actually happened in the comics, and then the comics were called the Shazam family, right? And so they did like a year of the Shazam family, and they let the copyright to Captain Marvel lapse, and Marvel Comics swooped it up. And so Captain Marvel is also a character who used to be a dude and then became a girl, like a girl picked up the mantle, not became a girl. But like, so like Shazam, like, so they're stuck with Captain Marvel, who's like the second best-selling comic book at that time. Like, he was the biggest thing. I mean, it was crazy, the spike in it, right? So they had this like marquee Cadillac comic book character and no fucking name because they fucked up the copyright. And since the comic book was called Shazam Family, they just started calling that guy Shazam, which some kids were already calling him Shazam anyways, because that's the words that Billy Watson would yell to transform.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, so that's how Captain Marvel in the Marvel universe, they just grabbed it because there's this really crazy relationship between Marvel and DC. Like people don't realize this, but like Marvel ripped off DC in almost every way. I mean, DC rips them off, like after they got bigger, like they ripped off stuff, but like, so, okay, so here I just typed in the 10 just to see if we can get there. Like, so, okay, so here's a list of people that are ripoffs, right? Like, Deadpool is a ripoff of Deathstroke, right?
Okay.
And then DC turns around and rips off the Wasp by making Bumblebee, right? Like, and this is just kind of how they go, right? Nova Corps ripped off Green Lantern. Aquaman is a ripoff of Namor from Marvel. Black Cat is a ripoff of Catwoman from DC. Guardian is a ripoff of Captain America. Thanos is a ripoff of Darkseid. Swamp Thing is a ripoff of Man-Thing. Sentry is a ripoff, and it just goes back and forth. Marvel rips him off, then DC rips him off. Like, DC has a character called Red Rocket, which is Iron Man. Marvel created...
So if you want to be an asshole, you could be like, Red Rocket's better than Iron Man.
Right, you can do shit like that. Like
everyone.
Like Hawkeye is a ripoff of Green Arrow.
Okay.
Black Dancer is a ripoff of
Green
Silver
Arrow.
Surfer. What?
I feel like Hawkeye and Green Arrow, they're kind of... I didn't even really realize that they were similar.
Oh, yeah. Bullseye is a ripoff of Deadshot. Red Lion is a ripoff of Black Panther. X-Men is a ripoff of Doom Patrol. Like, Doom Patrol's crazy because, like, the actual, like, head dude's in a wheelchair. I mean, like, it's really bad. Like...
Yeah.
Imperiex is Galactus. Marvel's Supreme, Squadron Supreme is Justice League. Zatiana is Scarlet Witch. Thunderbolts are Suicide Squad. Commander Steel is Captain America. And then my favorite one is there's this guy named Timberwolf who is Wolverine.
Oh, okay. Timberwolf.
Yeah, it's really funny. But they like the ripoffs like go back and forth for like a long time, and they like it's a very rich history. So for Marvel to be able to get the fuck you and actually steal one of their characters is really funny.
Yeah. That's crazy. How did they let that happen? I'm sure that person got fucking fired immediately.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure a lot of people got fired immediately. I'll put this up on the thing for people to see, but so like, oops. Never mind. Yeah, okay, hold on. That's Timberwolf. You can definitely see the like Wolverine. Like Timberwolf is literally as if, oh yeah, I gotta put it up on the video for you in here, huh? Hold on.
I see it.
Oh, all right. Like, so he's literally what Sabretooth and Wolverine were, right?
Okay.
Cody says you're a ripoff of Andy Kaufman.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's not the insult you think it is, sir.
Iron Man's a ripoff of Batman? Is that true? I guess they're both rich.
Not really. I mean, kind of, but...
I'm sure that they get ideas from both, you know, back and forth all the time, like stealing and...
Yeah. Oh, okay, so Black Adam, right? So... Yeah. The Rock, one of his favorite comic books as a kid was Shazam. He used to read it a lot, right? He talks about it in a couple interviews, okay?
Okay.
He always wanted to be the Black Adam. And Black Adam is one of the best villains ever. Like, Captain Marvel is okay in the grand scheme of things, but Black Adam's phenomenal, right? As a villain, okay? Like, Black Adam was so good that, like, he was like the bad guy to the whole Justice League at one point. You know what I mean? That's how good he is as a villain. He's like
the trailer looks great.
Oh, it's gonna be so good, man. So anyway, so this is so he was doing it with Warner Brothers because that's who owns DC's movie rights, right? And
yeah,
he wants to be Black Adam, and he tells him, okay, well let's I want to do this. So he's making the movie Shazam, and he's casted as Black Adam. That's what the IMDb says as he's making Shazam, right?
Right.
They get further along in Shazam. And The Rock goes back to Warner Brothers and says, hey, I don't think Black Adam should be in this movie. And they're like, what? And he goes, yeah, he's like, I think that we can make this a really fun origin story and this and that. Because he was working with the writers. Like, this was his project, right? So he went to Warner Brothers to pitch they write him out of a movie because then he can make the first movie a super light, happy movie, which I think was the right choice in an age where everything's gritty. Shazam really sticks out because it's just fun, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like they only did that. So they're like, oh, okay. And so they they made some kind of deal where because they just wanted The Rock in a movie. That's why they were fucking making it, you know?
Yeah.
And so he, I think he like offered to like help pay for the second movie or whatever it was. But so he basically like wrote himself out of the first one because he thinks that it'll make the one he's in better, which I just think is awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he was
yeah,
like,
it seems like it's gonna be worth it too. Damn. So Shazam and Black Adam are gonna meet up?
yeah, I mean, Black Adam is the bad guy for Shazam. I don't know if they meet up in this movie though. Like in the movie, they might just make it so Black Adam has his own movie and then Shazam and Black Adam meet up later, you know?
Right, yeah, I'm saying later probably, but
We probably get like the last 10 minutes.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like I can relate with Black Adam more than any superhero.
What's that?
Just the name. I identify as black more than anything.
Okay.
I like my hip hop and I live in the hood.
With your mom?
Yeah, that's totally a black thing.
Is it? You're the expert.
Yeah, dude. G's up, holds down. See, would I say that if I wasn't gangster?
I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure what you would or would say if you were not gangster. Except for hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. But ding.
Smash that like button. Microwaving my coffee right now.
You're such a fucking
I wanna hear
monster.
it.
Well, if you didn't want to hear it, why did you tell me that?
Because you're going to hear the beep in a second. I love The Rock. Why would you love The Rock? The Rock is like a better version of Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what I think about The Rock. You ever hear Bill Burr's joke about Arnold?
No.
And how he's like the greatest man because he came across. He just decided to get famous for lifting weights, and like no one was getting famous for lifting weights at the time. And then he didn't even speak English and very well, and he started doing movies, and he just became a huge star. I don't know. I just think about Arnold's story, dude. It's fucking hilarious. And then he becomes governor.
Well, he just is the man, dude. Yeah, if you think about it, he's just a dude that was lifting weights. And now he was a governor.
Yeah.
He became a governor from lifting weights.
Like, he was in so many movies. The biggest action star. And he still kind of is.
Yeah. What's worse, Jesse microwaving coffee or Cosmo microwaving hot dogs? Oh man, I think the microwaving hot dogs has to be the worst. And I don't want to say that because Jesse's here now, but like, It's not the microwaving hot dogs that bothers me. It's the microwaving a hot dog and then just eating it plain like that. I don't know why, but that just seems like some serial killer shit.
I can see if you're in like a hurry or something. Just want to eat something quick before you go, but yeah.
Even Scott Richard Saska says the stogie bit he does from like the 90s is my favorite. I don't know. Are we talking about who? Arnold? Arnold is great, man. And I think like it's easy for us right now to be like The Rock is better than Arnold, but is he? Like, we all love The Rock, but objectively his movies are not the best. The dude was in Scorpion King. Like,
yeah, I don't
like yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger had a run in the 80s where there was not a dud. Like his biggest dud at that era was like Last Action Hero, which in retrospect is actually kind of an okay movie.
Like The Rock kind of had a little bit of a rocky start, it seems, and then Arnold kind of just blew up right away. And I feel like even when Arnold was doing like Kindergarten Cop and shit, because like The Rock did The Tooth Fairy, remember? So like they both have very similar careers where it's like a bunch of action and then they do like these cheesy family movies and then they go back, but
well, the other thing is that like The Rock's his main career was wrestling. I mean, like that's still like people don't realize what a good professional wrestler he was anymore because of how good of an action star he is, but like Arnold Schwarzenegger's still doing shit on Hulu right now at like what, the age of 900?
Yeah, he's probably gonna do another run. I mean, he keeps doing those Rocky ones, and then he turned it into Creed and
who? Like Sylvester Stallone?
Arnold.
Oh.
Yeah, he's keeping his all his like. I like that he turned it into Creed, because then it could keep going even when he's gone. And I think he'll probably do something similar with Expendables and Rambo, or at least try to.
Well, he's got that fucking Twins movie coming out, which I cannot wait for. I'm so excited for
Arnold?
That. Yeah, you know about that one, right?
I don't know.
Oh, dude. Do you remember the movie Twins? Like with him and Danny DeVito? Yeah, so they're making a new one called Triplets, where they find out they have a missing brother, and allegedly it's Eddie Murphy playing the missing brother, which I know Eddie Murphy lately is like, cinema AIDS, but like I just think that's one of the funniest spin-off concepts of like, we talk about just like Hollywood always piggybacking on. For some reason that concept cracks me up.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be good.
And then he also has that new Conan movie coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, The Legend of Conan, where he plays Old Man Conan. The fucking trailer poster thing that they were doing like looks kind of cool. And if it's just to like hand off the mantle to like another person to do it, is cool,
Yeah.
But like, here, let me find his shit real quick. Because, yeah, okay, you start out here, and you have Conan the Barbarian, right? Conan the Barbarian goes into Conan the Destroyer, which goes into Terminator, right?
Okay.
Like, then you have Red Sonja, which now, on the surface, everybody is going to shit on, but the reality was that was supposed to be a Conan movie directed by the guy that did the first one. And the movie theater, like, the companies did that. But so like, okay, so you have kind of a miss, but then you have Commando, you've got Raw Deal, you've got Predator, Running Man, Red Heat. Yeah, so I guess he's got like 2-1 as a clip.
Yeah.
Twins, Total Recall, Kindergarten Cop, Terminator 2 Judgment Day. And then, yeah, Last Action Hero. But even after Last Action Hero, you have fucking, well, first you have something called Beretta's Island, which I've never even heard of.
Hmm.
And then you
Yeah, I
have
haven't heard of that one either.
True Lies. Junior, remember Junior?
Oh, okay.
Remember
Yeah,
Junior?
True Lies Junior was ridiculous. What if Arnold was a woman?
And pregnant.
That whole movie is just like, hey, I have boobs. Hey, I have hot flashes. Hey, it's just like all the problems that a woman would deal with and becoming pregnant.
Eraser. Jingle All the Way. Batman and Robin. Yikes.
Jingle All the Way was classic.
Oh yeah, End of
fucking
Days.
Mr.
End of
Freeze.
Days. End of Days was all right. That movie's weird. Sixth Day. Collateral Damage, the movie that had to be postponed because like they were like, yeah, maybe not. That movie got like a couple edits too.
Yeah, and what was that? Did you say End of Days already?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was funny. It's like this big action hero kicking the devil's ass. It was so cheesy.
That movie's great.
Fucking Arnold.
Van Diesel is better than both combined. No, he is not, Scott Richard Staska. Shut up. Yeah, End of Days was a better soundtrack than a movie. Hot take.
Combined.
Oh. I'm just gonna yawn as we wind down. Gotta head on over to Twitch here pretty soon. Jesse, where can they find you? I know you're doing your special birthday stream on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, dude. I'm down. I'm doing one on Saturday too. Find me on twitch.tv/Jesse Towler.
Are you going head
Cory
to head?
might be
Are you
there
going
for
head
my
to
birthday stream if he ever answers my
not,
message.
Not confirmed.
It's not confirmed yet. It's a surprise.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise to you.
You son of a bitch. Yeah, and watch Twitch Talk after this. Hey, I'm gonna send you this. Do you ever watch that All Gas No Brakes guy? He goes around interviewing people about certain topics that pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one on the NRA conference right after that school shooting, and it's pretty good.
All right, send it. We'll open Twitch Talk with it today.
I'll put it in Show Talk.
Yeah, we'll open Twitch Talk with it today. We got to get running. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that. Wait, hold on. Where'd it go? Not that one. This one. Boom. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and mash that bell. And then next week, we're getting closer and closer to the vision of like the YouTube vids, man. I've got the theme song. We're just gonna start building these one at a time, you know? Because like I wanted to launch everything in a week. That was our goal, is like to launch everything weekly, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to just be so like I got the Tuesday show that I'm doing, which it might be ready this Tuesday. I'm not even gonna tell people when it comes on. We're just gonna fucking do it, right? But like,
Right.
It's crazy. Like I'll talk to you about it when we're off air. But I've got somebody working on the art, and then I've got somebody on the theme song. It's just almost done, and then it's gonna
Nice.
be nuts. Like. And then we can fill in all the other ones. And then I never get to sleep again. Boo. But also, yay.
Not happening.
All right. Head over to twitch.tv/Cory Adam Comedy for Twitch Talk. Yeah, we'll be there. And you can find us there and enjoy. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Jesse.
Hey, you guys. Thanks for coming.
I said say goodbye.
Goodbye.
God damn it.